Here with reaction, Dan Bongino, Fox News contributor, former FBI deputy director. Dan, when we were talking about this morning with the staff, I said, the man I want on about this is Dan Bongino, because he saw this coming with Tim Walz in 2024, but they never get it right. Why is it, Dan?
Yeah, it was me and Cat Turd on Twitter who started the whole tampon Tim thing. Remember you wanted tampons in the bathroom? We started that on my podcast, so hat tip to Phil on that one. Yeah, we were the ones who started that. But, you know, it's ironic that they do this autopsy and they're wondering why they have a problem with white male voters and working class male voters of all races that they caused. There's a reason why they caused it, but it's almost as if now they're trying to attract them back with goodies. It's like they had this club, like the We Hate White Men and Working Class Men Club, but come inside for free drinks on Tuesday. It's like they think men are stupid. You've spent multiple decades now embedding this critical theory nonsense that knowledge is a construct of power and the white male patriarchy has the power, so don't trust them. And then when you need them to vote, you're like, hey, white male guys, by the way, forget we said all of that, and please come in and support us so we can take away more of your agency. And it reminds me of something. This whole left-wing governing ethos is the idea that we need your money, we need your health care, we need your kids, we need control of the education, give it up. No one wants to give that up voluntarily. So the way they do it is it's like that line in A Few Good Men. You know, they need someone to blame. It says it doesn't matter who's guilty or innocent. The jury's looking for someone to blame. Well, what the liberals figured out is if they blame this cloud, this undefinable cloud of the white male patriarchy, that they could create a victim and a perpetrator, and it would get people angry enough to forfeit away their money, their kids, and their health care. And it didn't work. It didn't work because a lot of these working class men, who, by the way, are Hispanic and black and white as well, were like, wait, I got screwed by your big government stuff, too. One more thing, Laura. Like, Will McGurn wrote an article in the Wall Street Journal 10 years ago. You should look it up, your audience. It's called Baltimore's Not About Race. It compares largely white Martin County, Kentucky, who were Romney voters at the time, with Baltimore, Maryland. And it shows you how the problem is not its government. It's not the white male patriot. Wherever government gets involved and tries to fix stuff, people get screwed over.
Dan, and to that point, remember even Mark Milley, they even had their generals, remember, testifying about white rage. Remember when Biden, the beginning of Biden, after January 6th, we needed to learn more about white rage. I mean, it's just embarrassing. That's a decorated U.S. Army general, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs, talking about white rage. And they're wondering why white men were like, why are we doing this?
I had forgotten about that. And at the testimony, his justification, a military, the purest meritocracy on earth. They're the bad guys. Go kill them before they kill you. Correct? Doesn't matter if the guy's green, blue, black, Muslim, Jewish, Christian next to you. Like, those are the good guys. Shoot that way. And the guy's like, no, we should read this book about why we should really hate people based on skin color, because we need all perspectives. We don't need your perspective. If I want to win the Super Bowl, I don't read a book by a guy who lost 47 Super Bowls in a row. And I don't care about his perspective. I want Belichick's perspective. I want Brady's perspective. I'm not interested in the guy who didn't make it out of the Pee Wee League. Milley saying that was just so like epidemic of this problem on the left, that every viewpoint is valuable. All cultures are the same. No, they're not the same. American exceptionalism is exceptional because of America. Remember Obama? Oh, Greek exceptionalism. I love people who are Greek. They're all children of God. Our country's different. We're better. Or else don't run for the president. Run for the presidency of Greece.
Sounds like there's a lot of toxic masculinity coming from you tonight, Dan. I think you really should.
There is, and I'm proud of it. I am. Yes, you're correct. Level 10.
I'm sorry. I remembered the Mark Milley testimony about all the books they were having the poor military available to the military.
Great call.
Is all the racism books. It's just embarrassing. Dan, thank you so much. Great to see you tonight.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.